I ain't answering that one. So me and Sam are in our pub, in our garden. Welcome. We're going to address some of the most frequently asked and intriguing questions. So we're going to kick off with the first one.
So number 1, C. Taylor Luce asked, what condition were the cottages in when we moved here?
Shocking.
And can we tell her a bit about the history of the buildings?
Okay, well the condition of the cottage that we're living in, not the one I'm renovating, was quite bad really. It was basically 4 walls, a roof, had a kitchen, if you can call it a kitchen, there was a sink, there was a range cooker in the open fire, wasn't there? But there was no electrics, there was no plumbing, there was no sewage, there was no bedrooms at all upstairs, it was just a barn. So yeah, times were pretty tough in there. We had to sleep on the floor in the kitchen, didn't we? When we moved in, me and the kids, so yeah.
And the previous occupants used a bucket and chuck it
method.
In the garden. There was just a little wooden shed and there was a seat with a hole in it, and underneath that was a bucket.
Yeah, hard times for them. Yeah, we had a lot of work to do. Question number 2.
Number 2, Rita Robertson asked, how long have you lived on the land and how many acres do you have?
Okay, we've just got 1 acre. That keeps us pretty busy. We've been here since...
We've been here 17 years now.
Not here.
Oh no, sorry, we've been in France 17 years, but we've been at this place 12 years.
12 years, yeah. We had a previous property which we renovated top to bottom as well. It was there a few years, so yeah, 12 years?
Yes.
Yeah, we've been here 12 years.
Number 3, Charles McDermott asked, Sean, while you're working on the cottages, do you ever wonder about what it was like to live in them when they were built?
Yes, I do actually, especially in the winter. Oh, it must have been hard for them. Yeah, there was no luxuries at all. It was just an open fire. Don't even know if they had proper beds really, maybe straw or something. It depends on how far back you go. I'm still trying to work out, you know, the age when these were constructed. I think what happens a lot of the time, buildings in the area fall down, you don't know what age they are. They take all those components and parts and they build something here or wherever else it is, and you try and piece it together and it's a real puzzle. So yeah, I'm still trying to work it out.
We know a little bit because I found a resource on the internet called the Cassini Maps, and I think it was Louis XVI asked this family of cartographers called the Cassini family to map the whole of France, and we found the hamlet on there. So there was definitely some dwellings here, and that was created in the 1760s or the 1780s, I think, just before the Revolution actually.
Yeah, so there was something here then.
We know there were houses here. In this hamlet at the moment, we've got a neighbour who's got a small farm, and some other neighbours opposite, and our house, and these were all, we think, all there at the time because of the, it's very vague, but it just shows like little boxes for where there were properties, and they all appear to have been on there at that time, so we think they're probably at least that old.
Question number 4, please.
So T-Mum77 asked, Sean, what part of construction / renovation do you enjoy most? And did you speak French before moving here, or did you learn once you arrived?
It's a funny question because I still can't really speak it. I couldn't speak before, and I'll try now, but I can't speak that much, to be honest with you.
We did have some lessons before we moved here.
Yeah.
I learnt at school a bit, and then we had some lessons when we knew we were going to be moving here.
Yeah.
But
I think the most important thing is, if you can't speak it, is just try, learn, and just, you know, converse with them. If you try, they often help you back and speak to you in English afterwards, but you need to try first and make a fool of yourself sometimes. Right, as far as the renovation and construction side of things go, I like both sides really. I like to mix it up a little bit. All the activities that I do, I feel are bringing the character back to the place. So whether it's renovation or the construction side of it, the end goal is the same, is to rescue it really, and yeah, just make it habitable again. But yeah, I pretty much enjoy all the aspects really. Yeah.
The whole process.
Yeah, it's rewarding.
I enjoy the last bit, the decoration and putting all the nice bits in.
Yeah, but you have to do all that stuff first before you get there. But yeah, we're making good progress actually. Right, question number 5, please.
Okay, so Jane Howard says, what will the cottage be used for when it's finished?
Well, I basically want to get it to a point where if me and Sam want to go and move in there, we will. We probably will do that. And then we're going to renovate or refurbish, if you like, probably not so much renovation, the cottage that we're living in now. So yeah, we want to test run it first. We're kind of looking forward to it, aren't we?
Yeah, I think it'd be nice and cosy to stay in there for one winter.
Yeah.
And Sean can then get on with doing our kitchen, because we did it when we first moved in, but it needs updating now.
It is so difficult when you're actually living somewhere and working at the same time.
Yeah, so it would be good to move out into the cottage.
Yeah, I think that's probably been the first time in quite a few years where we've been able to move out of where we're living and actually work on something. Normally we've been living there and working
and
there.
doing the work.
Yeah, and that's really, it slows you down and it's difficult. So yeah, that'll be nice to be able to move in there. And then after that, maybe it will be family and friends and possibly a gîte with time to come. We don't know yet. Just needs to be a flexible space really.
Yeah, it just needs to be usable, doesn't it?
Yeah, just bring it back to life again.
So number 6, Ali Wade. Hello Ali.
Hi Ali.
Asks, are you settled in France for life now, or do you think of moving back to the UK?
Well, you never say never, do you? But no, we're pretty settled here. We've got no plans to move back to England, though we've got family there. Obviously we visit very often.
And we miss them.
Yeah.
But we do love it here.
Yeah, there's everything, you know, other than family for us here, isn't there?
Yeah, the countryside's lovely. It's similar to the UK.
Food, history, you know, lots of things, isn't it?
And our children are pretty settled here.
Yeah, children settled. It's a slower pace of life. It's not an easier pace. It's not, when you say slower, it's not particularly easier. There's lots of challenges, but, you know, sometimes you need to be challenged, so yeah.
But we just like it here, don't we?
Yeah.
We love it. We absolutely love it.
Yeah,
so.
we're settled. So yeah, basically we enjoy the similar weather to England, and yeah, I enjoy the 4 seasons really. Yeah. We look forward to spring, definitely.
It does get a bit colder here sometimes in the winter than it did where we're from in the UK, in the southeast.
Yeah.
It didn't usually get very much snow.
No.
And here, normally we get a couple of weeks of snow in the winter.
You have to make sure you sort your logs out well in advance. If anyone thinks of coming here, yeah, sort your logs out if you've got wood burners.
So a viewer asked, would you consider setting up a Catio camera? They are darlings and would make great short videos.
They would actually, yeah. Yeah, we did consider that, didn't we?
Yeah, we probably will do something like that.
Yeah, we'd have to do it remotely, because the second we go close to them, they start meowing and want to come out. They want us to pick them up and that. But yeah, I was spying on them earlier actually. We can see through the other side of the bar through the window, and they was getting up to some real mischief. Yeah, they was climbing up and jumping on each other.
They're very funny, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe we will do that actually. So yeah, watch out for them videos.
So Anita asked, will you be enlarging the greenhouse? Because you did speak about that once.
I did, yeah. Yeah, I do plan to. Basically what I wanted to do, there's a wall that we built this side of the greenhouse off of. I want to just mirror the other side and make it twice the size really. So yeah, that is in the pipeline. Whether or not I'll get round to it this year, but yeah.
Probably not, you've got a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, but yeah, we will expand the greenhouse. Very important. Yeah, it gives you a head start on growing.
And she also wondered if you know why purlins are called purlins.
Purlins. No, I'll have to Google that one.
So Iron Mom asked, do you have plans to add to the mini orchard? And if so, what trees would you add?
Good question.
Well, we have added some this year, haven't we?
Yeah, we've added, what was they?
An almond.
An almond tree, which, fingers crossed, is doing pretty well.
Yeah, we've got some almonds coming along on there.
Yeah.
And we added a red peach, didn't we?
The red peach, yeah. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what else I'm going to add to it, but I definitely do plan to add to it, without a doubt.
Maybe we'd get a cherry tree, because we've got sour cherries, which are lovely for cooking with and making tarts and things. But not to eat as, you know, straight from the tree. They're a bit sour.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's pick a comment off one of your videos. Somebody asked, how old are you?
I'm answering that one. No, actually, I am 53. Yeah, I know, you've nearly spilt your tea, but yeah, I'm 53.
Nearly 54.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Look more like 63.
No, you look good for your age, dear.
Yeah, 53.
And there's another comment, question that people frequently ask
In the comments.
and that is, why don't we let the cats roam free? We live in the country, why aren't they allowed just to roam free?
Sometimes I do feel like letting them run free, but no, there's lots of things around here why they can't be let out, and there's lots of hunts going on with dogs and shooting. There's lots of machinery all the way around us, isn't there? Harvesting.
Yeah, there's big birds of prey, snakes.
Yeah, there's. I know cats do go out and roam, but you know, we've got a nice enclosure for them, and
there's a lot of dangers for the cats, and then 4 cats would cause a lot of danger to the local wildlife as well.
Yeah. I mean,
we love listening to the birds.
Yeah, we like watching the birds and lizards and all the wildlife, and cats are pretty good predators, you know. We used to, well, we've had cats previously and let them out, and they was always bringing presents back to us on the doorstep, and some of it ain't so nice, but yeah, it's a balance you have to strike, but I think letting them out, the odds would be severely against them, so yeah, we've had quite a journey with the cats, so yeah, I know we're probably mollycoddling them a little bit, but hey, they're our babies.
And they're happy.
And they're happy, yeah.
And healthy.
Yeah, they're happy and healthy, so yeah.
And if you asked a question that we haven't answered, it's likely that we've already answered it in this video here.